I'm Alexander Surya-Jayani. It's 7:51 a.m., September 23rd. So, key point. Um, there's also a piece of this is a terrorist organization, a terrorist gambling organization, who float around gambling with stolen property, data, IP, even other people's property that they don't own, and they gamble with it illegally. And then another piece of this, so that's a piece of this. So don't gamble with these people in my DOJ letter and other key suspects. Also, another piece of this, and 2 degrees from them. Another piece of this is there's gamblers who place bets and lose bets. And when they lose bets, they actually threaten to murder you and try to kill you and your family um, if you don't change the results. So that's another piece of this. So there's gambling. There's people running around the world in America and outside of America gambling with money and property that isn't theirs and IP illegally. And then there's other people who are gambling with them as well, who lose bets. And then if they lose a bet, they threaten to murder you and threaten to murder whoever they lost a bet to or others if they lose a bet and demand the results be changed. So they basically think they have the right to gamble with $1 billion or more, lose it. And then if they lose it, they think they have the right to attempt murder on you to get the money back. So don't gamble with these people. They're fucking crazy. They're criminals and thugs, murderers. Their whole gambling ring is a bunch of thug, gambling, murderous scum robbers. Everyone involved with these gambling rings that are floating around or whatever I'm a victim of. So part of their hustle is they'll place big bets with people, and when they lose them, they just threaten to murder you and kill you or stick devices in your brain and then demand the money back. Another piece of this is these people also don't even gamble. They perform gambling impersonation and pretend to gamble with people, and they'll steal their property and pretend that they're actually gambling with someone that they're not. And that's another way they steal IP and data and commit economic espionage. So look for guys impersonating people and pretending to gamble with money and property and gambling with money and property that isn't theirs. And then look for people who try to murder people when they lose bets and actually attempt murder and commit severe crimes when they lose bets so they don't have to pay their debts. That's a big piece of this. Bet my life on it. So there's a lot of thugs and murderers and robbers involved in these gambling rings. And then they're also using their gambling rings for IP theft, data theft, and more. So there's some highly, highly illegal stuff going on in America and outside of America involving illegal gambling rings and organized crime. So there's basically a bunch of thugs and murderers and terrorists running illegal gambling rings and, placing big bets with people. And when they lose, they try to murder them. There's also a bunch of thugs and criminals stealing human beings' properties, betting with their homes illegally, betting with their property illegally, and gambling with people's property illegally. And if they find out or try to get to the bottom of it and find out, then they try to murder them too, and no one's arresting these people. So these thugs and criminals need to go to prison. They're fucking threats to humanity. Let's wake up.